It's the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the USF Bulls offense has the football first here today. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
They'll run it to the right side. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's caught. It's Smith. Makes the grab, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. They'll try to run for the first down. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He dumps it off to the tight end. The tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Not huge yards. All that matters is he catches the ball, secures it, and picks up first down yardage.
The Bulls keep the football on the move. Quick pass, the catch is made. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
They look to throw it here on second down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Can he make it to the marker? Stopped on third for no gain. Going to be 4th and 1 now.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. Looks right for a quick completion. That game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
Pulls it in. It's Marshall. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
Now it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw again. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete as good as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. He steps out at the 21. That's when they start the drive. The Gamecocks offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men who are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Moves the ball out across the 30. It's good for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that previous play. Receiver in motion now. The junior able to bring him down quickly. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Smith. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. The USF has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. start of the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback still with the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
7, South Florida, 3.
Returner decides to field it. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The USF offense is back out there now. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's over the middle, and that's complete. It's a nice game. Move the football up to the 27. The Bulls will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. The incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw again. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Nice game. The Bulls will try to keep this drive moving. Pulls it in. It's Williams. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain in that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Gets made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Hunt over the middle. It's Marshall. The Bulls pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a 1st down in a big game.
Handoff here from the shotgun.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking for some space. It's Marshall. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Bulls come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Heading left after the handoff. enter the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, South Florida. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's first down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
To the air, it's Sellers. Running back has it on a screen now. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
And the Gamecocks with first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. They finally saw him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. First and 10 play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw to the left side. He's got it in the open. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
It is first and goal, a great chance to claim the lead before the break here. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for a man deep down the middle. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Bulls.
We're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
Extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
Turner trying to create good field position. He steps out at the 23. That's where the drive will start. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Spinning out of the tackle. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Over the middle. It's Bennett. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And he'll run out of bounds after putting up a few yards on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Second down after that completion. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Haynes. Able to convert on third down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running around like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
21, South Florida.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The offense right to the line, playing the tempo now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing to pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29. Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it to the wideout. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got two on the board.
That makes the score. South Carolina, 28.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The talk strategy here.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
And completion makes it second and short. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. He fires it down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return. It's like the final play of the half coming up. There's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down play coming up for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. And the tailback's got it again. Crosses the 10-yard line. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. That is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Bulls will kick this away in the second half going. And it's field as the returner trying to create good field position here. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Quick throw coming back to the tight end. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Looking deep down the left side. This one is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Would have been a huge gain. The Gamecocks will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The USF offense is back out there now. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. On the run, it's Marshall. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm string that time. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down. The Bulls come up to the line in the hurry up. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He hands it off from the gun.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Trying for a fourth down completion. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, USF. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed. A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, South Florida. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in the semifinal game.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that shredded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Quarterback drops back. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that two-point conversion.
South Carolina, 28.
Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Park behind the line. It's Smith. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
A play action, looking to throw. Here's the throw, deep downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they jump on top here in the second half. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Gets rid of it on the move. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The offense behind the 6, off schedule there after the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains that you really allow this defense to dictate things, it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Grab down the middle. It's Nimrod. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Offense moving into a bunch formation. Using his legs, it's Marshall. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. The Bulls hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw for it on third and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what...
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Bulls pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football play? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it's a direct snap. And he's going to get swarmed. The defense all over that Wildcat look. Didn't work at all.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield. They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Gain of
And with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here it is, first and goal. They need 7 points to take the lead. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Graham behind the line. It's Price. Touchdown! Bulls. This quarterback on fire today. The BAT is up, and could they take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter? Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
36. South Carolina, 35.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
South Carolina Gamecocks will take over.
And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. And there's the handoff. He breaks free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all you got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
42. South Florida, 36.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the South Florida offense will take over.
Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. This time a completion. Breaks into the clear. The 30. Crosses. Touchdown, USF. They were not going to catch him that time. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
42.
Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He'll hand it off. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder. He's potentially capable of doing.
The Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving his running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They'll kick it away here. And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Leaning on the run game here late. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Pass caught, second down now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. Catch is made, but they'll spot him right there. That's a loss on the completion.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, third and long. Dropping back into the throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Nimrod. They make the tackle, but that first down should secure their spot in the national championship game. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Can the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock? The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.